only thing that really got me about the whole four-wheeler. I mean, yeah, it has some problems, but I can't stand the tractor exhaust on here. I mean, I don't understand why anybody would put a cheap exhaust like that on something that costs this much. Don't mind my busted axle, but yeah. So anyway, I mean, we'll do a sound clip first. Listen to this thing. I'm not a fan. Noise. It sounds better than stock, I guess, but not really. So I started looking at prices on what exhaust costs for these things, and that kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, and I'm not saying I don't have the same amount of money in what I'm putting on it, but I'm putting on something that nobody really has. Not to my knowledge. So I had this titanium and carbon FMF left over off of one of my KTM bikes, and I thought, yeah. You see how loose this dang exhaust is? Someone, along with the wires on the front of it, they thought, we'll just delete the bracket because who needs it? And then they made this homemade bracket, so I guess it won't matter if I put a homemade bracket on, right? Well, I got the bracket off. I'm gonna get my Harbor Freight grinder. And I got a Harbor Freight welder to weld on my Harbor Freight four-wheeler, Can-Am. Fresh out of safety glasses, hope it works out. It's got a little too much rust for all that. Wait a minute. I don't know. That may work out. Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. Wow, that is one big pile of crap. That's what I think about that. Forget how bad that weld was before. Stop doing this kind of crap to your four-wheeler. It kind of hurts me to do this because I actually like this exhaust a lot. I can't believe that I'm doing this and putting it on a Can-Am, but like I said, I can't stand the tractor exhaust, and I really hate to go buy a brand new pipe for it, which I might end up doing anyway. I don't know. I just need this to fit right now. That's pretty dang close. That might be the one. We can probably shove that on.
How much time did you spend measuring?
I spent all my money on this Can-Am. I can't afford a tape measure. It's on there pretty well. Where did the bolt go? You recording right now?
Mm-hmm.
It barely had a bracket on there, and it was still working before, so I think we'll just delete that. So one thing I was kind of worried about was how it's like, I know it's going to be coming out the side, but then I started looking, a lot of the aftermarket exhausts, they did come out the side like this, and the ones that didn't came straight out the back, and I can't have that because somebody might accidentally plow into the back of it. Accidentally. I can't have the exhaust getting crushed. This will work for today. Okay. That'll be good enough in place. That'll work for now, but I'm definitely not leaving it this way. Like I said, I'm gonna make a good bracket. Because if I was watching this, I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy? If he was just gonna leave it this way. But it's not touching anything, so that's better than nothing. Got it all bolted in there. At least it has a bracket where it's not touching. I'm pretty excited to hear this thing, so let's give it a shot. That is so much better than it was. And that's actually with a quad insert. If I can find a pick, I'm going to take the insert out really quick. So I got the baffle out last night and I didn't actually get a clip of running it without it. It's a little too much. I'm going to put the baffle back in it, but I do want to get one clip of running it first. Okay, we're locked in there. Now it'll sound like it ought to.